It's fucking cold outside again. Ooh, look at all that blowing snow. I have an adorable fluffy dog again. And a cozy fireplace. And those are all good things because today is January 18th and January 18th is Gourmet Coffee Day. So today we're going to make a mocha or a mocha latte, whatever you want to call it. It's basically chocolate milk coffee with all the steps shown. And then I'm going to drink it. First, you'll need to acquire all the necessary tools and ingredients, starting with an espresso maker, because it's not gourmet unless it's brewed in tiny, tiny portions. Besides that, you'll need a tiny metal foaming pitcher with a thermometer in it, a shot glass, another shot glass, a mug, chocolate syrup, espresso ground coffee, 1% milk. No, I'm only joking. Whole milk. The first thing you'll need to do is make sure that your espresso machine is squeaky clean. I've done that before filming, so we don't have to worry about that step. The next step is to turn it on and to let it get up enough temperature for steam. In mine, that involves pushing 2 buttons, which will then eventually activate a light. While you're waiting for the steam wand on your espresso machine to come up to temperature, grab your foaming pitcher and your milk. Fill the foaming pitcher up about 2/3 of the way, no more. Otherwise, the foam will foam all the way out and make a gigantic mess. That's a little too much. I'm going to drink that. Delicious. Next, grab your espresso roast coffee and the coffee wand. Add some coffee to your coffee wand. A couple of tablespoons should do it for the amount that we're trying to make. Use the tip of the spoon to gently press down the grounds and spread them out evenly throughout the coffee wand. Espresso is made by shooting pressurized water through tamped down grounds to give the best flavor. Also, espresso grounds are different from regular grounds. They're a little finer. Lock that into your espresso machine. And it seems that the steam wand is ready. So we're going to take our foaming pitcher, 2/3 full of milk here, and we're going to put it all the way in the milk to begin with. You start the steam, I know that's loud, with the wand all the way at the bottom. It should sound like a deep, low rumbling. Move the wand around a bit and try to keep an eye on the temperature. You can see that the temperature is rising. It'll take a while. Once you get up near 100 degrees or so, you can start moving the wand towards the top of the milk to make more foam. We're almost to our temperature range here. And we'll turn that off. The thing you must immediately do after that, if you don't want to spend hours scraping crusty milk off of your steam wand, is get a paper towel or other towel wet and wipe it clean. The milk will maintain its temperature pretty well while we're brewing the espresso, so we're just going to take these shot glasses and put them under the nozzles here and push the coffee button. You can see the coffee doesn't come out right away. That's because the grounds are tightly packed. We're filling the shot glasses, and when they're about 3/4 full, we should let go of the coffee button and we'll have 2 perfectly formed shots. Next, we'll take the mug and we'll pour about a shot worth of chocolate syrup in the bottom. If you're making more or less coffee, the proper ratio of coffee to chocolate syrup is 1 shot of chocolate syrup per 2 shots of espresso. Now we'll take those and we'll pour them in here. Grab your spoon, mix that up a little bit. Let the chocolate syrup mix with the coffee really well. Next, take the thermometer out of your foaming mug and set it aside. Oop, got a little milk there. And take your mug and your spoon and put the spoon just over the tip of the foaming mug so you can pour some milk out without getting all the foam out. You'll want the milk to mix in before the foam because you'll want the foam on top. Take your spoon, just dollop some foam on there. Now, why the foam on top? Well, the difference between a regular coffee and a gourmet coffee is usually about $3.50, but it's also art on the top. Now, I'm not too great when it comes to latte art, so what I like to do is get some syrup, take it, squeeze it down a little bit, and make a large topping of it on one side. Then, I take the tip of the thermometer that we just set aside to use as a stylus, and I just drag some lines through it ever so gently. You just want to drag the syrup across the top of the foam without breaking the surface of the foam so that the chocolate syrup goes down into the coffee below. I take the chocolate syrup again and I make a semicircle around the outside edge of the other side of the glass. Got a little across there, that's okay, we'll just mix that in. Art is spontaneous. And we take this and we go counterclockwise with it. Well, that's how you make a gourmet cup of coffee. What makes it gourmet is that it's slightly fancier and would cost you about twice as much at a coffee shop. On behalf of me and the Celebration Dog, have a very merry January 18th and be back tomorrow, because every day is a holiday. Chocolate milk coffee and first, you'll need to acquire all of the necessary and while you're waiting for your blah 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 blah, I can't fucking talk today. Lock that into your espresso machine. Son of a bitch there. And for the same reason, blah 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 blah. Drooling on myself. That's still on?